Welcome to the Health Solutions for the Wired Life radio show, a radio show dedicated to empowering all computer users to get a solution to the health problems inherent in today's wired life. This is the number one health issue for the 21st century, and my name is Adetutu Ijoshe. I am talking to you from the Vauxhall area of Union Township in New Jersey, here in the United States. I am a coach, author, consultant, and speaker on health solutions for the wired life. I help people to understand the wired life, what goes on in their bodies when they're using computers and or computerized devices, such as cell phones, iPads, and so on. You never thought those were computers, right? But they actually are. This radio show is taking place at 6 p.m. today and will take place every Friday evening unless there are programming changes. We will be continuing where we left off last Friday. If you have not been listening to the broadcasts, I urge you to go back and listen to prior episodes after this one so you can fill in the gaps. I would first like to remind us of some foundational facts which I will keep on repeating each broadcast to help keep us focused, okay? First off, all of us work for a living, either for others or in our businesses, and our intention is to do so to live. However, because of the ignorance about the wired life we are all living, its effect on human health, and the preventative and management measures that must be in place to minimize it, many of us are really working for a living to die, or at best live damaged lives. Secondly, the adage knowledge is power is perhaps truest in the issue of health solutions for the wired life. You must, however, first obtain the knowledge to access its power. Thirdly, computers are here to stay. We have so become dependent on them that humans will continue to use computers until our maker rescues us from what we have unleashed upon ourselves. Fourthly, the computer is a dangerous tool like a knife. And just as we have to learn to use the knife in such a way that when the driver sees it all the time, so we must do with the computer. As losing control to the knife is suicide, so is losing control to the computer. The fact that we have globally collectively decided that the best way to build a global economy is by destroying nature and trying to fix it, a feat we have no ability to do, is actually evidence of the fact that we have a global mental problem. Consequently, on these shows, I will be giving the audience an understanding of various aspects of the wired life and the health consequences, as well as the solutions provided for us in nature by our maker. Last week, we started our discussions about the effect of the computer use element of the job of an accountant. We learned that most accountants either work as auditors, advisors, or consultants, or as bookkeepers, whether they're CPAs or non-professionally certified staff, and that their various functions involve long hours sitting in front of a computer analyzing data. Consequently, they work under immense pressure and routinely make mistakes due to unreasonable deadlines and expectations of others who need financial information or advice, and they get blamed for the company's problems, real and imagined, serving as the easy scapegoat for all corporate ills. The nature of the accountant's work is therefore doubly stressful. Today, we will continue from that point. Now we have an idea of what the accountant's job entails, begin to think of what the consequence of using the computer as a means of carrying out all accounting functions on a continuous revolving never-ending series of deadline situations means. It is obvious that accountants will be heavily affected health-wise by the intensive computer use nature of their work. Most accountants are, however, usually unwilling to admit this because of fear of losing their jobs, as the many blames laid on their feet make many feel insecure about their jobs. Everyone wants to see profits reported, and they do not care if it is real or imagined, whether it is cooked up or not, so long as it shows a profit. After all, they can blame their accountants for falsifying the figures when things go wrong. And because the accountant is in charge of the money, he or she is also susceptible to temptation to being lured into fraudulent activities in collusion with others or by themselves. We can see that the accountant is under a lot of pressure. Many see accountants as people with low self-esteem who are picky about everything. The pressure they are subjected to, as well as the constant threat of job loss and of being a pure cost center, will do that to anyone. As I said last week, taking mini and micro breaks and taking daily walks as many times a day as possible to de-stress are some of the many things an accountant needs to do to avoid mental stress. Next week, we will take a look at a few other tips for accountants as we wrap up our discussion. Come back next week. Remember to tune in and get your friends to tune in too. I cannot overemphasize the need to go back and listen to prior episodes, even if you have been around every week. We humans need to hear things many times before they become sufficiently coded into the database of our hearts for us to take action concerning it. To get more understanding of these issues and to learn more, get a hold of my books, starting with Lessons I Learned the Hard Way by Adetitwe Joshi. That is the first of the 15 books I have written so far, and I'm on my 16th. And as I said last week, I will finish that 16th, which is going to be on mental health. Some of the 15 books I've written are on mental health, but parts of mental health. The 16th book will be like a mental health guidebook for all computer users. My first book, Lessons I Learned the Hard Way, is a must-have 300-page book for all computer users. It and all the other 14 books I have written are available at Amazon.com in print and in ebook format for most ebook readers, including Kindle, iPad, Sony, and so on. Also visit my website www.foodsthathealdaily.com. The name is a combination of 4 words. The word foods, F-O-O-D-S, that, T-H-A-T, heal, H-E-A-L, daily, D-A-I-L-Y. That is Foods, T-H-A-T, HEALDAILY.com. foodsthathealdaily.com. There you can find more information. You can also direct people there as well as purchase my books. There are 2 ways to shop on the website. You can click on the shop tab on the menu tab, or you can click on the book gallery tab. The shop tab enables you to shop right on the website, while the book gallery tab provides a link for each book with our createspace.com e-store. We're now also on Facebook, and we have a Facebook store where you can shop. And we have a Facebook page. Connect with us on Facebook. Follow us and like us. Look for foodsthathealdaily.com. When you're at the website, visit my blogs and leave your comments and sign up for the newsletter. Remember to go through the various articles. I've actually written quite a number of them over time. I have other websites such as wiredlifesolutions.com, which is now almost available. I've been saying that, but trust me, it will get finished. It's just that I've been so busy, but I will get around to finishing it up. And these websites are currently in the development stage, and there's some that are in the repair stage, such as computeragehealthreads.com. Okay, I would inform us every week on this show about the status of these various websites. We also have one, jointearspublishing.com, which is for our publishing arm, because we self-publish all our books. If you can actually link up with me, schedule for me to come and be a speaker at your place of work, or if you have a group or some friends that I'm willing to go to anywhere to talk to anyone. And you can schedule or contact us using any of the contact us forms on any of these websites. Meanwhile, go to www.foodsthathealdaily.com for all your information. Come by again next week. If it's Friday at 6 p.m., it is time to learn more about the wildlife and how you can protect yourself. Contact me by email at adetutujoshi@gmail.com. That's my first and last name at gmail.com. I love to hear from everyone. Or you can use computerblessings@gmail.com if you prefer. See you again next week. Meanwhile, share this podcast with all you know in every way. Share the YouTube video link. Let it go viral. And let it go viral. And let the media begin to talk about this issue. And let there be a national and global conversation that saves many lives, including yours. And I'm also available to go talk to anybody on any radio show or TV show. Let us together work. If you know anyone, you can introduce me to them or schedule for me to talk on any show. Please contact me if you can do that. Okay, let us all work together and save many lives, including ours. Thank you, everybody, and good night.